Ian,
Yeah,
there was a breakup.
Yeah, there was. So Activision and Bungie are not seeing each other anymore.
They're not seeing each other.
No. So brief.
Is Bungie going to go outside Activision's window with a boombox?
Yeah.
Over their head.
Brief history of what's going on here. What Bungie's been through. Very brief. Bungie formed in, I think it was 91, 92. They did some development for the Mac. They were well known for, I believe it was called Marathon was the game that they did. They were making a title for the original Xbox. I think Microsoft acquired them in 2000. That, of course, ended up being Halo. They were... that deal ended, I believe... No, they negotiated their way out of it. They negotiated their way out of their deal with Microsoft in 2010. That's when Activision bought them up. And now here we are 8 years later. And
so Bungie 2000, Microsoft 2010.
So independent
Activision.
to Microsoft to briefly, minutes independent to Activision.
Okay.
And now they've negotiated their way out again.
And they've been really the Destiny franchise is what Activision was interested in.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what happened. They acquired Bungie, and Bungie immediately started working on Destiny, and they haven't done anything really since.
They've done 2 games and tons of add-ons, right?
And a bunch of add-ons. And it seems like Destiny 2 is, finally at that point where people really kind of wanted to see that game all along. The nice thing about this is stuff between Bungie and Activision was tense from the get-go, including leading up to the launch of the original Destiny. One thing that they really did not like was the fact that Activision was... Because it's Activision and Ubisoft do this sort of shit. All the major companies do. They wanted it on a yearly time frame.
So
meaning you have to pump out a game
or something
or an expansion every fall, and they didn't like that. Which is actually to their credit. I mean,
because then it becomes like Assassin's Creed, where we have to see a new fucking game every year,
right?
Or Call of Duty, there's a different
or a new expansion, and it's like this way they can probably do smaller add-ons when they want. They don't have to feel as
pressure
rushed. I mean, if you're a creator, all of these creators, even the ones that are still stuck under yearly games, no one can possibly like that. It stifles your creativity and it ruins all your good ideas.
It becomes a factory at that point,
right? Exactly.
This is a creative endeavor. Yeah, it's a product, but you can't just pump. It'd be like saying, "We'll pump out an Avengers movie every year."
Right?
No, I can't just do that. It's not how this works.
Right. And that's when games get shitty. People, people want to know why. I don't think anyone does, but there's a reason why the Assassin's Creed series is incredibly spotty, according to people who play it. Like, the second one was really good. The third one, no one cared about. The fourth one was fine, and then it took 3 more until this year's
Greek one.
This Greek one, which actually...
It's supposed to be pretty good?
I like Greek mythology, so I kind of want to play it if I can find it on sale or it comes through Luna.
Well, I think it's mythology. This is actually just historical.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sorry.
You're not fighting gods and things.
But it's in ancient Greece.
Yeah. Ancient Greece is cool. Ancient Rome, ancient Greece, all that stuff. Okay, so Destiny comes out fall 2014. Just trying to track this. And then they do expansions. They did expansions that year, and then they did House of the Wolves in 2015. They did a larger expansion.
Yeah, there's
September 2015.
Yep.
And then they did other expansions after that. They did Rise of Iron released September 2016, and then Destiny 2 was September 2017. So they've been pumping this shit out.
And they did a couple small ones, and then they did a huge update to Destiny 2 this past fall called Forsaken.
Destiny's Child was the sequel.
Oh,
my Kelly Rowland.
I love Kelly Rowland.
Sure.
So, anyways, yeah. Apparently, the mood was quite happy. It said in one of these articles here that I think I closed down that before it went public, Bungie was talking about it at a employee meeting, and they were popping champagne and applauding. I mean, I don't think anyone really truly wants to work for
Yeah. We're indie again.
I don't think anyone truly wants to work for Activision. And Activision stock actually dropped. Activision Blizzard stock dropped 7% after the news, and then I believe it continued to fall the day after. I'm not sure where it's at right now.
I wonder if there was an escape clause, or they just willingly said this isn't working out, because this has to be making money for Activision still. Or did they
well,
buy
actually,
themselves
they
out?
said that so Forsaken, the most recent expansion, did very well critically, like almost unanimously, which is interesting for a Destiny game because there's always like people who are hit or miss on it.
Okay.
So this one apparently did very well, but I guess it didn't meet Activision's sales goals. So maybe
Okay, so
Activision.
they're okay saying we don't want to publish this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. They said we have enjoyed a successful 8-year run. I guess that's when they first started developing Destiny.
Yeah.
And would like to thank Activision for their partnership on Destiny, Bungie said in a blog post. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights to Destiny to Bungie. With our remarkable Destiny community, we are ready to publish our own, while Activision will increase their focus on owned IP projects. Okay. All right.
So it's a good thing. It's really nice to see them get their independence again, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe they won't be so quick to get bought up.
Or at least, I guess, I don't know how much money they get in the publishing deals.
Yeah.
Bungie has a brand new game development thanks to a $100 million investment from NetEase. Okay. Well, that helps.
Yeah.
They don't need Activision money to get something done anymore.
No.
That's a lot of this. That's the relationship. You give me money that we wouldn't have had to make the game, and you get a chunk, and you get to publish it. And they don't need that anymore. Guys have been working out. Maybe they needed that 10 years ago, but not now.
Yeah, I should go back to Destiny 2. That was kind of fun.
Were you surprised they released Destiny 2 so quick after the original? Was it no?
Well, yes and no.
That's what the complaints I heard was that they really didn't need to release it that soon, a full sequel at the time.
They, from what I understand, and I did not play a lot of Destiny 1. I played a little bit. From what I understand, they had just kind of, with how they made the game, I think kind of worked themselves into a corner where to fix some of the initial problems with the game that they wanted to fix. I think they just had to do some stuff from scratch. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's not 100% my type of thing, but it's actually I do find Destiny pretty amusing.
Does Bungie still work on Halo at all at this point?
No.
So that's just Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft has the rights to Halo. Bungie does not do Halo at all. It's
they
like,
gave up their baby.
It's 343 Studios or something like that. I can't remember what it's called.
They gave up their little Halo baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, they said they wanted to be done with...
They were done with it.
I think Reach was the last one they wanted to do. I think they were more than happy to give it up. I think they were like, we've done what
we've done enough of them. We're done. Yeah. After 3, what the hell else is there?
There's 3 ODST.
That's right, ODST.
And then Reach. And Reach was like the prequel that, shows the beginning of the end of everything. So
just creatively, they're like, we're done.
Yeah, I think they're like, this is good for us. We tap out if you want to keep. And the thing is Halo hasn't meant really anything to anyone since Bungie.
Hasn't meant anything to anyone?
Well, I mean, like,
it don't mean shit.
I mean, on the 360... all I got were questions for Halo games. On the Xbox One, no one's looking for Halo 5.
Gotcha.